Have you ever wondered how some people could actually afford business class flights, especially when their fees are so expensive? Well, in this video, I will share with you how you could actually fly business class two ways with just spending $2,000 monthly on your household expenses, and you can do it all within 1 year. Also, I will help you do all the calculations for the airline miles, travel hacks, for credit card rewards so that you don't have to. Hey guys, welcome back to Honey Money SG. My name is Christopher, and in this channel, we are all about building financial knowledge, share money saving hacks, and also help you lead a fulfilling quality of life. So in today's video, I will share with you some of the credit cards that earns you 4 miles per dollar spent in Singapore dollars. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with miles credit cards, basically with this kind of credit cards, you can earn 4 frequent flyer miles, which you could then convert it into business class flight tickets, which are the most bang for buck. Now, before I go through all the credit cards for miles, I just want to take you through the frequent flyer reward of our national carrier, Singapore Airlines, one of the best airlines in the world, right? And show you what is the award chart so that you can really understand where this discussion goes about. So let's take a look at the Singapore Krisflyer award chart here, and let's scroll down to the Saver Awards. Now, the difference between those at the top, which is Advantage, versus those at the bottom, which is Saver. Advantage is more like the non-discounted miles redemption, while for Saver, it is more like a discounted redemption ticket. So you need less miles to actually redeem the Saver flights. So we look at Zone 7. So Zone 7 is between Singapore to Japan and South Korea, and it costs about 47,000 miles per way on your business class flight. So let's say, for example, Singapore to Tokyo, two ways will cost you 47,000 times 2. That's 94,000 Krisflyer miles that you need. Of course, these are all excluding airport taxes, which varies by country airports, so depending on where you fly from. And so the actual spend needed on your credit card will be just 94,000 divided by 4, and that will get you 23.5k spent in order for you to redeem this flight from Singapore to Tokyo business class two ways. And how long do you need to spend 23.5k? That certainly depends on your family spending. For some people, that will be just monthly $2,000 worth of spend, and then they will just achieve it within 12 months, because 12 times 2k, that's $24,000 spent already. But if you are an individual, then you may need a longer period of time, maybe 2 years. I think that's enough, because you spend roughly around 1k per month on your credit card. So you take 24 months, you will earn 24k multiplied by 4 miles. That will give you 96,000 frequent flyer miles, and that's enough for you to redeem that Singapore to Tokyo business class two-way flight. So are we clear here on the calculation and the rewards redemption? I hope that has helped you gain a better understanding on how miles redemption work. So let's go on to the credit cards that can help you accelerate that journey. The number one credit card that I want to share here is the HSBC Revolution Visa credit card. Now, this card earns you 10x rewards points per dollar spent, or equivalent to 4 miles per dollar, on all your online purchases and contactless payments. So there's just two main categories, right? Either you pay for your stuff online, or you just use your mobile contactless payments saved to your phone, then you make the payment with that card. And the good thing about this card is there is no minimum spend required to earn 4 miles per dollar, unlike the cashback credit cards, which usually has a minimum spend on it. And also, the points actually expire quite a long while, like 37 months expiry date. But there will be a cap on the bonus points earned, so that's 10,000 points per month, which means at a cap of $1,000 monthly spend. So any spend above $1,000 will not earn you any more 10x points or 4 miles per dollar. And specifically for the HSBC Revolution Visa, they go by a whitelist, so that means only categories within this whitelist will be eligible for the 10x points. And these categories are airlines, car rental, lodging, cruise lines, and travel agencies, which are usually the travel and hospitality sector. And then we also have department stores and retail stores, so that includes like your normal retail shopping outlets, and also supermarkets, which means your grocery merchants like NTUC FairPrice, Giant, Cold Storage. And also we have dining and food delivery, so like your F&B outlets, your food delivery merchants like Foodpanda and Deliveroo, as well as transportation and membership clubs. So these are the whitelist categories that could earn you 10x reward points. Fortunately, these are most of the categories that we usually spend our credit cards on, right? So it's not too hard to earn that 4 miles per dollar or 10x reward points on the HSBC Revolution Visa. Alright, the second card I want to share with you is the DBS Women's World Mastercard, which I already shared it previously in my DBS credit cards video. You can take a look right here where I share with you all the DBS credit cards that I have. Make no mistake here, both men and women can apply for this card. So even if you are a man like me, you can also get the DBS Women's World Credit Card. And this card gives you 10x DBS points or 20 miles per $5 spent. So they go in like $5 blocks, right? So if you take 20 miles per $5 spent, that's equivalent to 4 miles per dollar, like the HSBC Revolution Visa. Also, this card has a higher monthly spend limit, right? You could spend up to $2,000 and they will all earn the 10x bonus points. So that's like double the usual limit of like HSBC Revolution Visa. That's why I really love to use this card, especially for larger ticket items up to $2,000 of spend per month. But the bad thing about this card is that it has a relative short expiry of the points. Points are only valid up to 12 months. So that means by the time you earn these points, the next 12 months later, you have to redeem all your points into your frequent flyer program. Also, there's a minimum income requirement of 80,000 Singapore dollars per annum, but most of the time, they won't go too strict on this income requirement as long as you have other DBS credit cards prior to this DBS Women's World Mastercard. I think you should be good to be approved. Alright, the last 4 miles per dollar card I want to introduce is the Citi Rewards Mastercard, which earns you 10x reward points or 4 miles per dollar spent up to $1,000 per statement month. Now 10x reward points will apply on online categories such as online shopping, online food delivery, online transportation, but excluding travel. So don't use it on your airlines, don't use it on your hotel bookings, don't use it on your travel bookings at all. You could use it for your DBS Women's World Mastercard for that, but don't use Citi Rewards. Citi Rewards Mastercard also gives you 10x reward points on fashion merchants and department stores even if they are offline. So like your department stores and fashion outlets, clothing, shoes, you'll earn 10x reward points even if there are not online transactions. Also, there's no minimum spend required as with DBS Women's World Mastercard or the HSBC Revolution Visa, so you don't need to meet a certain number of minimum spend to actually earn 10x reward points. And the good thing about Citi points is that they have a large number of transfer partners, so you are not limited to partners like Singapore Krisflyer or Cathay Pacific Asia Miles. You could even transfer it to other kind of frequent flyer programs like the Emirates Skywards, EVA Air, or even Turkish Airlines, which also have quite good redemption flights as well. And the interesting thing about their points expiry is they actually expire like 60 months from your card issued date. So even if you earn 100,000 miles on your year 4 of the card, they will all expire in year 5. So very important to check the date printed on your Citi Rewards Mastercard, because like from the card issued date, there will be when your points expire. Alright, so I have introduced to you 3 4 miles per dollar cards, but they are not the only 4 miles per dollar cards, because I have excluded UOB Preferred Platinum Visa as well as OCBC Titanium Rewards, which I will cover in my OCBC credit cards video. So do look out for that future video. Also, I want to share about how you could actually transfer the miles from your bank to your frequent flyer program. So it's very simple. Usually under your credit card, there will be like a credit card rewards section where if you click into it, it's like an online e-commerce platform. So you can add to cart, go and search for your frequent flyer program. For Singaporeans, we mainly use Krisflyer. So if you just search for Singapore Airlines or Krisflyer, it will pop up in the rewards section, and then you add to cart how many miles you want to redeem. And once you add to cart, you process the transaction. Most likely they will charge you a conversion fee of around 25 Singapore dollars for them to transfer your reward points from your bank rewards portal to your frequent flyer program, which is Krisflyer. And speaking of Krisflyer, they are offering a very good promotion now where if you transfer minimum of 10,000 miles equivalent, you get 12% bonus on top of what you have transferred. And if you transfer as much as at least 50,000 miles, you actually get 15% bonus on top of what you have transferred. So for myself, I already transferred 50,000 miles from my DBS as well as my Maybank. So all in total, on top of the 100,000 miles that I transferred, I gained another 15,000 miles because of this SIA Krisflyer bonus transfer. So this bonus is only valid up till the 22nd of November this year, so you do want to act fast before these offers expire. And take note that there will generally be a lead time of around 2 to 3 work days, so you want to time your transfer such that they can all end up in your frequent flyer miles before 22nd of November, so that there will be no time lapse in the offer. But some of you may ask me, how come need $25 of conversion fee, right? Now there's a bigger reason behind this, but I shall not explain it here. But there are alternatives to actually avoid that $25, and that is transferring your bank reward points to the Kris Plus app. So what is Kris Plus app? It's more like a shopping app designed by the Krisflyer Singapore Airlines team, so that it can help you transfer your airline miles at no fees but at a small haircut. The haircut percentage we are talking about is 15%, which does not seem small. But the good thing is, if you need to transfer like small amounts, or you have like a small amount of points expiring, then I think going through Kris Plus app is very good, because you don't have to pay $25 just to transfer like 100 miles, and you have to pay $25. I don't think that makes sense at all. And the good thing about transferring through Kris Plus is that they are instant, so they don't take like 24, 48 or 72 hours to transfer it to your Krisflyer. So in short, if you have large number of miles to transfer, go buy the normal bank rewards portal app and pay the $25. But if you have like small number less than 1,000 miles expiring, and you don't want to like incur $25 just to transfer less than 1,000 miles, then just go through Kris Plus app. And it's instant as well, so that's great. Also, the main purpose of this Kris Plus app is to actually earn additional rewards on top of what you will actually spend during shopping. So think of it like Capital, Star or Fraser's Experience apps, right? Whereby if you scan their QR codes in the merchants within the malls, you get like additional points, right? But in Kris Plus sense, you get additional miles which can be converted to Krisflyer miles. Also, if you sign up Kris Plus using my referral link, you earn like $5 worth of miles. So if you haven't signed up for Kris Plus app, I will encourage you to use my referral link down below, so you can earn $5 for your first sign up of the Kris Plus app, and use it to transfer your miles for free. Alright, so with all that said, I hope that you have learned something out of the miles credit cards that could earn you 4 miles per dollar, and you could actually work your way with these 3 credit cards: HSBC Revolution Visa, DBS Women's World Mastercard, and Citi Rewards Mastercard, so that it can accelerate your miles earning journey and redeem that business class flight that you have always dreamt of. If you have found value from this video today, I encourage you to like this video. It just takes 1 second of your time. Go to the bottom and click the like button, and subscribe to my channel so that you can learn more about personal finance and also credit card saving hacks. Also join us at our community Telegram group down here in this Telegram link below. My name is Christopher. This is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.